Hello guys, my name is Bart, I'm from Just One More and this is my channel. Hello everyone and welcome. In today's video I want to show you a rehousing of one of my male spiders, Acanthoscuria geniculata. I was keeping him in a little bit smaller box for the last week because I was using his enclosure for the other spider, but he is still not very big. He's not matured yet, so I decided to make him his own enclosure. And for that, I'm using my own made vents, which they having a test right now. So we're giving them a test run. We will see how they're gonna be actually working. They're gonna be fine. Of course, by the way, if you never have been before on this channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, so you will be informed about everything will be posted by me in the future. And of course, there's no point of talking too much about it. Let's just get on with it. Alright, let's start then with the enclosure. Well, as you can see, I'm using a storage box, which I believe I paid $1.99 for it in Home Bargains. They're quite nice. And we will be putting inside some holes and of course our own made vents. So we just acquired 3D printer and we decided to give it a go. Ella designed it, her own vents, we printed it, they're working, so we'll just start using them. We'll give them a go and we will see if we're gonna offer them in the near future to everybody else. Yes, after the enclosure been done, there's the boy of the hour. He was in this box for about a week because I would need his enclosure for the other spider. So yeah, this is Acanthoscuria geniculata, otherwise known as well as Brazilian giant white knee tarantula. As the name said, and the common name said, they are from Brazil, from the rainforests, the regions. So I would advise humidity to keep around 70%, 60 to 70%, a little bit on the wetter side. Of course, they are New World species, so they do have lubricating hairs. They don't have very potent venom, but they are ferocious eaters, so I do not advise you to stick your fingers in the enclosure and don't pay attention to it. The enclosure would be, of course, now with the substrate in it. The substrate which I'm using, it's again my own mix. I'm mixing a little bit of spider life, put some sand, and adding some topsoil from wicks. Sand is for the drainage, so the water is not standing when you just water in the enclosure. It's not standing in one place, it's going to the bottom. I know people using peat moss, people using other types of substrates, but this one seems to work. I can't complain, to be fair, so it's all good. A small hide for the spider, of course, and some moss. Going back to the spider, they're reaching about 18 to 20 centimeters in diagonal leg span, so they are pretty big spiders, one of the biggest ones we can get in the hobby. Females roughly live about 20 plus years, males between 3 to 4 years, of course after the pre-ultimate mode. When they mature, they live a little bit longer, and then they unfortunately passing away after hopefully doing their deeds. If you think about the temperament of the spider, it's rather bold and defensive spider, like to flick the hairs. It will not hesitate to attack your fingers if you're gonna put them too close to him, because like I said, they are ferocious eaters and they think everything you put around them is a food, including the water, ball, tongs, moss, and whatever you name it, and they will try to eat it. If we're thinking about temperatures which you want to keep your spider, I would say in between 23 to 26 centigrade. That should be optimal enough for the spider, as the place where they live, it's varied between 21 to 28, roughly 30. So I would say the actual mean number out of it would be around 26, 25. The setup for the spider, I would say use about 5-10 centimeters of substrate. They can and they like to burrow a little bit, so if you're gonna make them starter burrow, they will not hesitate to use it. They do like to hide, but they are absolutely amazing if you want something to be on display, as most of the time they do spend out and about. I noticed that mine only hiding quite often just before molting, so yeah, they are pretty much out all the time. If you ever were thinking about getting a sling spider, Acanthoscuria geniculata, yes, it's a good idea. It's quite fast growing spider, so you would be quite happy with the growth rate of this spider. You know, the thing is that they maybe not grow very fast, but there's a significant jump between the sizes from one mold to another, and it's very noticeable. So that's why you can say they are quite fast growing spider, because of the size of them when they are adults. And of course, the good question is always if they are very good beginner spider. And I would say yes, they are pretty much alright. They are of course defensive, they are of course display species. You don't try to handle them as any other spider, but this one especially is not very advisable. They do like to flick their hairs, so they do have utricating CT with type 1 and type 3 utricating hairs, which they are not very pleasant, of course. And yeah, I would advise, if you want to have it and you are a beginner, just go for it, because to be fair, if you love the spider which eating well, which is always showing up, you know, when you're walking next to the enclosure and you can see him every single time. They are very beautiful species and quite underrated at the moment, because they are commoners, like people like to talk about them, but they are beautiful spiders, and if you want one, just buy one. So yeah, if you are a beginner and you're thinking about Acanthoscuria geniculata, just don't worry about any mistakes you can make, because they are very forgiving spiders, they are very robust, very hardy species. That's why I would say they are very good for you to start the journey with New Worlds or any tarantula, to be fair. As you can see, the boy didn't make huge problems, you know, with moving. He didn't want, of course, to move to the new box from the old one, even if he was only there for a week. So yeah, you can notice that he is in a pre-molt, so I do hope he's gonna molt out soon successfully. And right now you can appreciate males just like me, because they are absolutely stunning spiders regardless of the sex what they've got. So just guys, let me know in the comments what do you think, because I think the enclosure looks nice and the spider looks awesome. Okay everyone, that was an easy one, isn't it? They are absolutely stunning spiders. I can't wait for him to mature so I can actually pair him with one of my adult females. He's beautiful chap, very nice. He's now in the pre-molt, so I'm hoping that he will be molting out very soon. What do you think about the box? What do you think about the vents? Well, to be fair, it's something new for me, creating our own vents. Ella was sitting and designing them. She designed them to my specification, which I asked her to. I'm using the 29-28 millimeter hole saw, which they are fitting perfectly to it. I do hope that in the future we'll be able to offer them to people as well for quite good money. I do believe we'll see about it. And apart, well, people, London in a week time. Well, not even a week now, isn't it? It will be now what, 5 days left, I would think. Yeah. So and we will be there. So if you fancy to see me and my wife and my kids, just pop on the table, just one more, and we will be there. If you never have been on the show, I highly advise you to come in with the whole family. It's a great family day, great family fun. Um, there will be plenty of exhibitors, plenty of traders like me, small ones, plenty of big ones, big names in the hobby, like Spider Shop, Spa Spiders, Creatures from the North, Tarantula Room, Custom Aquaria. So plenty of things to choose from. Yeah. And again, guys, tell me in the comments, what do you think about the enclosure? I know it's not perfect, but it's temporary anyway, till he will be growing a little bit more. And give me a shout in the comments below. What do you think about about the video? Are you going to London show? And what you planning to get actually at the London show? I will see you on Sunday. Yep, on this Sunday. It's 27th of April from 11 o'clock at Kempton Racecourse Park. So I will be there with my whole family. And if you like the video, please like, share with your neighbor, with your parents, with your parrot, with your dog, with your tortoise. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one. Cheers.